What I really like is being able to create a brand voice so that your articles and everything sound exactly like you. So the strategy is have your brand voice dialed in, whether you need to do it via a conversation with the tool or with documentation. You get to apply the brand voice and you can edit the brand voice and all that stuff. So we're going to apply this. And once it gets applied, boom, it drops into your, like how you would communicate. So I'm going to probably leave these as is and then check this out. You have all these different features, right? Now, I used to have unlimited words, but they give you a certain amount of word, like a word cap, depending on how much you're paying or spending. Also, by the way, to get access to this, you can click on my link here and that you get a special 10% off. I'm going to mention that again. So here's how this works. Pressmaster is this tool that lets you be everywhere all at the same time, all at once. Basically, if you want to post everywhere on social media, your thoughts and also on trending topic, your thoughts on trending topics or thoughts on topics that you care about, but you don't want to spend forever posting everywhere on social media, trying to get good at Instagram, trying to get good at LinkedIn and all that stuff, spending 90 days to get good at on each platform, posting consistently. You can just post everything all at once on every platform, be everywhere all the time. Okay. So what you could do is you can create new articles, share social media posts, right? You can discover trends and there are different growth hacks you can use. So they have a tool for every single little thing. And they also give you trending topics about things that you care about. Students can get into basic college courses, dragging their time in school, and so on and so forth. So it's clear that I care about education and how AI affects education, and I'm working on my personal projects on how to help education using AI, so we can learn faster. If you want more on that, ask me about it. Um, okay, so we see how there's another article. I've seen how big tech has transformed the classroom, and then it allows you to pull some ideas and whatnot. And these are posts that are trending. Okay, this looks like September 1st. This was published. Maybe August 26th. Okay. And then we have different pins. Now, how do pins work? Basically, you pin your ideas and your thoughts, and your pins will pull in from an app. They have an app where you can talk about your ideas on the mobile app, and then pin them in the app. Now, you can't generate posts from the app yet, but once you have those thoughts inside of your app, they get pulled in. Then you can talk about what's on your mind. You can also talk about it here through, and I really love this part where you're just talking from the microphone and it allows you to pin your ideas. Now, here's the best part of this thing. It's the social suite. Here, once you come up with your article or your idea or your post, you can, your post idea or topic you want to talk about, you can generate posts. You can click new post, AI post or whatever, right? And then it'll ask you, what would you like to post? And then you'll say, hey, I want to talk about different, like a particular topic, let's say AI. So I copied a post that I made for LinkedIn, right? And I want to talk about this. And then let's say I want to post it everywhere, like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, Blue Sky. I can connect all of these and they have threads coming soon. So you select your channels, connect them. So you want to connect it via Facebook. For Facebook, it'll let you choose your different pages to choose from, right? Okay, so I integrated Pressmaster into all of my accounts, and so you can be everywhere, omnipresent. Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X. Okay, now we have my articles. Let's say I want to make an article, right? And then you can pretty much make a bunch of posts based off one article. Pressmaster also lets you modify the article based on feedback. And based on that feedback and setting you choose, you can set this to press release, thought leadership, company news. It could be focused, like the content focus can be an how-to tutorial, for instance, or a report, research, or findings. Very cool. And then you can set the length of the article, detailed, extensive articles. Those are nice, but standard is pretty good. Set the theme and tone from breaking news to academic. So many different options. And then you have a narrative style. Do you want it to be in the first or the third person, along with web citations and search, like if it's searchable, and then the mode that you want it to be in. You can also interview it. So I've interviewed it thoroughly, and it'll give you a score to show, and it'll ask you questions too, and you can provide feedback. For the post, the article, then that helps you generate the article. You can also not just, once the article is generated, you can adjust things in article, like set the meta description, set the URL, and then you can also, this is the best part, chat with AI to help improve the article, the post, to your liking. So I conversed with the AI, okay, and updated the article along with links. That's the most beautiful part. And another thing is you can copy the article, post it into your Word document or whatever the case is, and then it will capture and maintain the links as well. Now, here's the other thing I love so much about Pressmaster, and this is the key thing, the coup de grace, right? You can open the article, edit the article, all that stuff. Here's the thing. Go to Social Suite. You go to Social Suite, generate a new post. Let's go to new post. You can do an AI post. You can do a manual post. You don't have to solely rely on AI, but you can do Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Instaham, Twitter, Blue Sky, right? You take your article that you either just created or something. You know what? Let's copy a post from LinkedIn. Let's look at this post that did over 1,000 impressions. No, not impressions, 1,000 reactions, 471 comments. Absolutely insane, right? Okay, so it's saying that think ChatGPT for video, Kinetics AI disrupting video animation. Upload an image, add an action video, all this stuff. So if you right click copy, right, you can copy this, put it in here, or you can add, you could choose from a library of pins, of your pinned thoughts, your posts. Let's say I want to select the purpose of AI, I can highlight that, or any of my previous posts, my past posts, or articles I just generated, or interviews that I did, right? That didn't make it to be an article. What if we highlight the purpose of AI, in fact? You can even talk to make an article post idea, not an article, but a post idea. It'll pick up your narrative style, your brand voice. You can adjust the narrative style and makes it thought-provoking with a hook and angle simulation is a really cool new one. Once you approve that, then it generates a bunch of posts. Let's jump ahead. It even generates great hooks for you. So you select that, you approve and create the post. It has like the hook and the details and everything. Then here's the beautiful thing. It will, Pressmaster's gonna customize every post to that specific platform. This is the thing, this is the bottleneck that really gets me going or not going in a big way. It's basically, I don't want to have to learn how to master Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, X, manually making all of these little threads. If you see those comments on on people's LinkedIn and Facebook posts and whatnot, or mostly their Facebook posts where they have a nice thread of comments in order, they're probably using this or another tool. And what's great is you'll get that traction. It writes well. Check this out. For LinkedIn, look at that. Two things happen. Better work gets done and engineers are boom. See? There you go. There you go. And guess what? This is pretty much how do you treat AI as your junior engineer. Now to beef this up, you can add links. You can do all kinds of things. posts with images do a lot better on LinkedIn, and then you add your image and whatnot. But here, it has everything you need. Okay, it has everything you need. It separates them into the threads, right? It puts it the thing on Instagram. Now with Instagram, you do need to upload a photo. So if I were to upload a photo here, and then I clicked here and uploaded this image, right? You could save this as a draft or just straight up publish it. I'm going to hit publish now, or I can schedule my post during peak hours, right? So check this out. It'll do the post to all of your social media platforms, and boom, it's published across all of them. Absolutely insane. Now you can be building everywhere on every social media platform all at the same time. Okay, I have a special link here. So if you want to get access to this for 10% off and get other special deals, then you need to click that link below. Okay, click that link below. There's so many other things you can do in Pressmaster, but this is what it is. And you have your articles that you can store, your newsroom. Absolutely fantastic. Now it says my newsroom hasn't been launched yet. I actually have launched it before. What happens is when you launch the newsroom, it has things like your homepage. This is for your like local blog within the Pressmaster ecosystem. And guess what? You can upload your favicon, blah, 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 and your domain at Pressmaster. Let's say you don't have your own domain or website. You get to start here. So they give you hosting for your things. You can integrate code in here. I mean, it's absolutely insane value for what they have in the different pages included in here. Okay. So you can make a website on this thing, just like any WordPress website, and check the settings on mobile and whatnot. That's pretty much the job of Pressmaster. Make sure you're everywhere all at once, especially if you're an expert and you want to be a thought leader to gain traction on multiple social media platforms. If you have any questions, let me know, but the ROI on this is absolutely insane, including the very nicely done articles. And quite frankly, Pressmaster has done hands down the best writing I've ever seen from any AI. I don't know what they are using, what algorithms, but it is absolutely insane. I love it. Okay. Click the link below. Let me know what you think about Pressmaster and how you plan on using it as a thought leader and entrepreneur so that you can be everywhere all at once. Click the link below to get Pressmaster.